Hello everybody, my name is Smarty, short for Smarty Reads, and welcome back. Today I'm going to read chapter 14, chapter 14 of Mallory on the Move. It's called Never Coming Out. Before I begin, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Also, if you would like to email me, you can check the description box for my email. Let us begin. I'm not going back and you can't make me. Dad isn't listening to one word I've said, and he might as well be dragging me by my hair like a cave girl. I dig my heels into the gravel in Mary Ann's driveway. I don't want to go back to Fern Falls. I yell. I want to stay here and live with Mary Ann. At least I think I do. I had fun living with Mary Ann, even if it was only for 5 hours and 33 minutes. We had to we did a lot of stuff Mary Ann and I love to do. We ate cold pizza for lunch. We looked at old scrapbooks we made together. We made up a list of secret passwords in case we ever need them. But there were lots of things I liked doing with Joey that I didn't get to do when I lived with Mary Ann, like going to the wish pond and skateboarding and playing with Murphy and Cheeseburger. But still, I went through a lot of trouble to get here, and I'm not ready to go back. I hold tight to Cheeseburger and hide behind Mary Ann. We're not leaving. Dad reaches behind Mary Ann and grabs my arm. I'm sorry, he says to Mary Ann's mom. Get in the car, young lady. You've got some explaining to do, is what he says to me. As soon as I buckle my seatbelt, Dad starts with questions. Did I realize that I ran away from home? Did I care that Mom and Dad were worried about me? Did I think I could live at Mary Ann's house? Did I know he would have to drive 6 hours to get me and bring me home? Did I consider anyone's feelings other than my own? I cross my arms. What about how I feel? I felt weird when we got to Mary Ann's house and she said to me, "You're home." When I looked out her window at what used to be my home, it doesn't look like my house anymore. It wasn't even the same color as it was when it was mine. When Mary Ann and I were next door neighbors, it was easy to be best friends. Now it's hard because everything is different. Earth to Mallory, Dad says. I'm waiting for some answers, but I have questions of my own. Then there's Mallory sitting in the car seat with Cheeseburger. Why can't I live in one place with all the people I like and do all the things I like doing? I kick the back of Dad's seat. It's not fair. Dad looks back at me in the mirror. His face is serious. Mallory, things change. I know moving hasn't been easy for you. There's Dad in the front seat driving the car. But Mary Ann will always be your friend. You don't have to live in the same place anymore, and it's important for both of you to make new friends. This isn't what I want to hear. I wish Dad would say something like, Mallory, honey, we're sorry we ever made you move. We know this has been hard for you and we feel awful about it. We want to make it up to you somehow. We'll do anything, even give away Max. But that's not what Dad says. Running away from home is wrong. He looked everywhere. We were worried about you. We love you very much. I crossed my arms in my lap. Dad always says stuff like that when he's mad at me. It would make things a whole lot easier if we would just say, Mallory, we hate you very much. Then I could say, I hate you very much, right back. But now I don't know what to say. I scratched behind my ear. I'm sorry, I mumbled to Dad in the front seat. Apology accepted, says Dad. I think we've cleared the air. Not totally. There's one thing I still want to know. Dad, how did you know where I was? Thankfully, Joey had the good sense to tell us he saw you get into the van. My face feels hot. Did I hear Dad right? How could Joey tell on me? Joey did the right thing, says Dad. I'm proud of him. Proud of him? How can my dad be proud of a rat? Mary Ann should have fed him rat food, not cat food. But when I see him, I'm going to feed him some. How could he give away my secret? Dad and I ride the rest of the way without saying anything. I tried counting trees to make the time pass, but I stop when I get to 1,062. I've spent a lot of time in a car lately, and this ride is making me sick. Dad pulls into the driveway. Home sweet home, he says, but I don't say a word. Part of me is glad I'm on Wish Pond Road. Part of me wishes I wasn't. Mom and Max are waiting for me on the front porch. Too bad, says Max as I get out of the car. I was just getting used to being an only child. Max, not today, says Mom. She tries to hug me, but I run past her to my room. I slam my door and lay down on the bed. I cover my head with a pillow. I want to be left alone, but I hear something. Knock, knock. Mallory opened the door. I shoved my fingers in my ears. Knock, knock, knock. Come on, sweet potato, says Mom. I'm not opening my door. Knock, 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 knock. Go away, I don't feel like talking. Mom and Dad whisper to each other. Maybe we should leave her for a while, says Dad. She knows what she did. I hear them walking down the hall. I curl on the bed next to Cheeseburger and stare out the window. I'll leave with Cheeseburger. Marianne can come with us. We'll live at Disney World. We'll never get to school. We'll never go to school. We'll eat all the junk food we want. Nobody will be able to tell us what to do. It's a lot to think about. I roll over and close my eyes. When I hear a knock on my door, I rub my eyes and look outside. It's almost dark. I've been asleep for a while. Mallory, Mom says softly, dinner time. I turn on my light, then I remember. No dinner for me. I lie back down on the bed. Knock, knock, says Mom. I don't answer. Mom tries again. Knock, knock. I play who's there. I play along because I know Mom won't stop unless I do. Olive, I know this joke. Olive who? Olive you, says Mom. I have the joke for you, I tell Mom. I would love to hear it. Mom says, what has red hair, freckles, and is really, really, really miserable? Mom doesn't say what. I open my door and finish my joke anyways. Me, I am really, really miserable. And then there to the side there's a picture of Mallory being very miserable. And I don't want dinner. What I want is to make a wish, and I want it to come true. Mom looks at me for a long time like I'm a tricky question on a crossword puzzle. Mallory, she finally says, why don't you take a walk to the wish pond? What for? If I throw in a million rocks, I don't think my wish will come true. Well, it certainly won't come true if you stay locked up in your room, Mom says. Fine, fine, fine. I walk out the door and head towards the wish pond. But if my wish doesn't come true this time, I'm calling a wish pond road repairman. That's the end of that chapter. I'll see you next time when I read Wish Coming True. Bye, everyone.